Hello friends, welcome to tutorial 3 for dynamic modeling of cities. I'll be demonstrating edit poly and lattice. In this video, I'll be recreating a Morphous hotel design by Zahadid. So we just open up your 3ds Max interface, click on this interface and expand the window. In this window over here you need to select box and create a box and give it a height by raising the arrow upwards. Now in this thing you need to change the parameter of the box 30 by 30 width and create 100. Okay, so once you're done with this, now you need to select edge faces over here and just edit the length segments as 3 and height 3 and click over here. So now it's set to default shading. When we click on edge faces, you get to see the segments are the box is divided into segments. Now further you need to go to modifier tab and select edit poly. Once you select the edit poly, you need to go to edge faces. After now you need to select one loop. So this is one segment. You need to select a loop and then after move it along the green axis slightly, and similarly you need to select another edge and select loop and move it to the a bit on the left hand side. Similarly you need to create a void in between, so a big void. So you need to again select the loop and pull it upwards along the z axis. Similarly over here again you need to select the loop and drag it downwards. Once you're done with this, now you need to rename the edit poly and you can just rename it as face adjacent. Just after renaming the edit poly, you need to add another edit poly from the modifier panel, poly, and later with this edit poly you need to extrude the face. So you need to select polygon and click on the face and click you need to just select this and drag away on the x-axis, oh sorry, the horizontal axis, which was the red one. Now you can rename this poly, which is an extrusion, as a void and enter. After this we need to add another edit poly. Okay, what's wrong, edit poly, and later we need to select this edge surface and firstly click on the one of the edge, hold your control and click on the another edge, and later you need to go to edge, edit edges. In this you need to click on settings, so a small window pops up and you need to divide the segments by 4. Oh sorry, this is not correct. Okay, so again I'll repeat this process and connect and 4. Okay, and similarly over here I need to select these two edges and it will take the same setting and okay. Okay, okay, so over here again I'll do the same, connect and yes. So we have divided this inner face into 5 segments, 1 2 3 4 5. Now I will be renaming this as edit poly more edges. Now again you need to add edit poly and rename it as the connecting bridge. So in this case, oh sorry. So in this case, we are going to connect the faces that are created. Okay. So I'll be fixing up this once again. So guys, I have just fixed my edit faces with more in this tab. I have just reworked on my edges which wasn't correct. I need to divide it into 5 segments. So I have done. So again I'll be going to my modifier tab and I'll be putting edit poly, repeating the step once again since my edges were not correct, and I'll rename it as bridge. Now after creating or edit poly bridge, we need to select two faces. So for selection of faces, you need to go to polygon and click on this face and click on another face which is over here. So these two faces are selected, and once these faces are selected, you need not click on bridge but click on the setting button, and you can have you can have number of segments, and you can just taper it slightly, twist it. Sorry, this is twist. Yeah, you can just twist it slightly depending, and you can just taper it further to like say minus 2.0, and you can experiment your mesh work. So in this I'm considering it 1. Okay, so it looks fair for me. So similarly you need to create another bridge which would go from this face to this face. So for that you need to repeat the same procedure, bridge, and later you can just connect. The setting remains the same, and you can add a taper twist to it. So this looks good, and just select OK. After creating this bridges, you need to go to modifier list and you can add turbo smooth modifier. So this would give a like very fluidic effect to your model. So after adding the turbo smooth to this surface, and you can go up to maximum 5 or your 5 setting iteration, which will make your model look extremely detailed and smooth surface. But it's recommended you can keep it as 3, so I would like to go with 3. Okay, so now moving further, we can make a reference copy of this as a clone reference, and we can mention it as reference copy. Okay, select OK. So you can see over here, you make a reference copy of the same. So now we are in the reference copy of this box, and we are going to subdivide this face further. So modifier list, subdivide, and we can make it somewhere like 5. So pretty decent amount, or we can even reduce it like depending. Yeah, so I'll keep it 6 at the moment. Yep. So later after this we are gonna add lattice. Okay, So this is pretty meshed up geometry at the moment. Since we have radius as 2.0, so we can bring this down to 0.2. Similarly, over here joints we can make it to 0.2, and this looks pretty decent at the moment. Similarly, if you see the trusses, we can even give it more segments, like for example 6, and over here 6. Still it's not working. We can sides, we can increase the number of sides. Sorry, my bad. We need to have this as 11, and this as 1 struts. Yep. And further, for joints we need to have 6 over here and 2. That's pretty much. Now if you can see, it looks like a tubular sections. So after preparing this, we can even go back to our box setting. You can click on box, you can just simply press OK, and if we change 150, so the entire thing gets reflected over here. So it changes accordingly since we have made a reference copy of the same. So although we need not do that, I'll just undo this thing and I'll keep it to 150 only. Sorry, 100, as a 100 height only. So here is our final product, how it looks, and that's pretty much for today. So thank you for watching this video. That's pretty much for today's tutorial. In my next tutorial, I'll be taking this model into Revit, and I'll be showing further. I'll take it into Lumion. Thank you.